Good evening, everyone. It was a year where many people were counting the Hematites out, but head coach Jeff Olson and the Ishpeming Hematites have brought another state championship back to the UP and the city of Ishpeming. The Ishpeming Hematites entered today's game with a chance for their third state title in 4 years. In the first quarter, and Pewamo Westphalia's first possession goes all the way to the 1-yard line, but it would end there on 4th and 1. Luke Cooley with a big stop on Jared Smith. That forces a turnover on downs, and the first quarter ends scoreless. Happy Hematites. Seconds into the second quarter, and Jared Smith breaks the Michigan high school state record for most rushing touchdowns with this 25-yard scamper. And the Pirates go up 8-0. Smith scored a record 53 touchdowns this season. Later in the second, Pirates up 16-0, but the Hematites start coming to life. Ozzie Corp threads the needle to find Evan Gravadoni on the scene for a huge first down. That would set up Ozzie Corp a few plays later to get on the board with this 1-yard touchdown run. Ishpeming pulls the game within 10, 16-6 before the half. The Pirates would try to make a late push, but Luke Cooley gets Smith to fumble for the second time in the game. The Hematites recover, and we head to the half with the Hematites still down 16-6. On to the third quarter. The Hematites take their opening drive all the way down the field, and Ozzie Corp punches this one in from a few yards out. Hematites get the game to 2, and it's a 2-point game. Fourth quarter now, and we're going to see a little excitement from the fans, though. Of course, you have to show the fans getting excited. And Thomas Finnegan gets an interception. The Hematites march down the field, and Ozzie Corp records his third rushing touchdown of the game as he stretches. Yes, he stretches over the goal line, and that is the go-ahead lead. Hematites take a 22-16 lead. In the end, it was the defense coming up big. Darren Jukinen plays tough with the Pirates receiver, and the pass is incomplete. Ozzie Corp had the eventual defensive deflection to win the game. And for Coach Jeff Olson and company, the Hematites are the Division VII state champion. Once again, the Hematites beat the Pirates 22-16 after scoring 22 unanswered points in the game.
We've got 40 turnovers, only gave up 8, so it's a big key. You know, anytime coaches talk about a big game like this, it's mistakes and turnovers. We made a few mistakes early, but we stayed the course, and you know, those turnovers are huge, and you got to know how kids are going to respond, and you know, gave us momentum. We were wondering how they would respond, and I guess we got our answer.
That's just how we are. We stay pretty calm, I guess. We know not to get down on each other when stuff goes against our way, and I guess we just know how to go back against them, I guess.
Turned around, and there's a great block by 77 Devin Kent, and I turned it up, and all I could see was open fields, and that's one of the things that I love is just running in open field. So just look for any hole I could and lowered my shoulder to get the first down.
Second half is our strong point, and you know, when we saw that they were breathing, it just gave us more fuel to just keep going, and you know that it's worth every minute of it. Just keep going even when you're tired.
The Ishpeming Hematites take home their third state title in 4 years with their comeback victory over Pewamo Westphalia. The welcome home party for the Hematites will be tomorrow at 6 p.m. at Ishpeming High School. In Game 1 last night, the Huskies had a lot to be happy about. Michigan Tech scored early and often. In the first period, we see Alex Batan. He's going to weave through traffic and gets the puck back and goes backhand on the goal. And if you check out the replay, a beautiful job by Batan to just go one-on-one with the goalie. Here he is. Beautiful shot. And Michigan Tech takes that game 4-1. They beat Alaska in Fairbanks. And Game 2 is currently underway. I believe the game is still tied up at 0-0. We're in the first period of that game. Some other scores of interest. The Northern Michigan Wildcats looked for their second win in their weekend, or for their first win in the weekend road series at the Falcons of Bowling Green. The two teams went to overtime after the Wildcats posted a major comeback, but in the end, the Falcons take the game 4-3. Lake Superior State also needed to come back against Ferris State, but they take the game in a victory over the Bulldogs 3-2 to split their series. And Day 2 of the Copper Island Classic went to overtime again with Hancock winning their game 3-2. And a little basketball action, the Kentucky Wesleyan Classic continued, and NMU picks up their first win of the season. Hey, congratulations. 80-52 over Southern Wesleyan, and Michigan Tech Huskies took on host Kentucky Wesleyan. They dropped their game 69-51. In women's college basketball, Michigan Tech traveled to Minnesota State, but they could not get the victory. Mavericks pulled out a 77-73 victory. Danielle Blake finished her day with a double-double, 13 rebounds and 16 points. And the Go Gibbet Community College Lindquist Norquist Tournament Day 1, Go Gibbicks women's win over Vermilion Community College, but the men did lose. Go Gibbick women will play tomorrow for the championship at 2 p.m. And of course, for more sports scores and highlights, you can visit us online at uppermichigansource.com.
Well, there have been plenty of them, but yet more congratulations are due for Ishpeming.
Oh, it's not stopping. It's a party all week. That's for certain. It's going to be a party until next football season for Ishpeming.
Oh, well, we have more stuff to talk about.
And we'll see Ozzie Court because the man plays basketball. He plays baseball. I'm sure he would mow the lawn for you if you needed him to. Great kid. So we'll see what Ozzie can do in basketball season, what Ishpeming can do. But congratulations again to the Hematites.
Sounds good. All right. Thank you, Ethan.
You're welcome.